Okay, so the other day my mom gave me some really good advice. She said, don't try to be the designer before you are the seamstress. Don't try to do a get ready with me before people know who you are. Don't try to build a fan base before you have a community. And that is so important. We try to skip the learning phase of whatever skill that we're in, whatever we're doing, and try to get it as fast as possible. And that is not always the best way. That leads to burnout quickly. It's important for us to not skip the learning process when whatever we do, because we ultimately want to be the best we can. And if you skip the learning process, you're not going to be the best. It's going to be very difficult. Don't forget that the learning process is part of the reason we get better, is part of the reason that a lot of people are successful, because they're willing to learn and constantly improve. And you also have to be consistent with your learning. You can't just fall off one day and then forget about it. No, you have to consistently show up. A lot of people forget that too. You have to consistently show up when it comes to learning and trying to cultivate yourself. You have to cultivate. You can't just wait around for an opportunity to happen. You can't just wait around for things to get better. You have to make them better. And that comes with learning. I'm not just going to go in and try to design a full-length dress before I even know how to work the machine. I'm not going to try to do a get ready with me. I don't know who you are. They don't know who you are. You know, you have to be willing to go through that learning curve, that adjustment period, and be consistent, constantly show up, because one day when you do make it, you have a resume, you have all the videos because you showed up every day. You have all the designs because you showed up every day. You know, you can't try to sell out a show before you become a performer. I recently started performance art and drag competitions, and yes, I want to win, but I've only been doing it for 2 months. I'm not expecting to win everyone when people have been doing it for 3, 4, 5 years, and they're just now getting their stride. Of course they're going to win because they've cultivated, they've taken the time. But at the same time, I'm doing the competition so I can learn as quickly as possible. I'm learning, but I'm also doing it quickly as possible. I'm asking the judges, hey, how can I improve? Hey, what is it that I can, work on? And that's how you're supposed to do it. You can't just show up. You can't just show up and not give your all and expect to get something in return. You have to advocate for yourself, and you have to be willing to learn and take critique and just show up all the time at the best you can that day. You can't try to sew this one pattern and it doesn't work, so you give up. No, that's not how that works. You can't work on a look and people don't like it and you just like give up on it. You're not doing it for them. Yes, you want an audience, but you're not doing what you're doing it for yourself. At the end of the day, the things that you're doing should be for you. You are your audience until you have other people becoming your audience. You have to be willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn in any skill that you're in, you're going to have a hard time. You have to be a student first. Even if you have years of experience doing this and so many years you've done this and done that, you have to be willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn, you're not going to grow, and you're not going to be the most successful, the most artistic, the most innovative, creative person that you can be. And this is advice to myself too. I'm working on learning and becoming better and not getting boggled down by what I'm not doing or the fact that other people are doing more. I can't let that faze me. I show up every day with my best and I keep it pushing. The success is in me keeping it pushing. The rest of the success, the outer success, that's gonna come. But right now, I get so much success from just posting, showing up, being my most authentic self, and being willing to learn when I do put myself out there, when I do perform, when I do post a video. Just be willing to learn and just have fun. That's the number one rule. Learn and have fun. Have fun in the learning. Because once you become a master at whatever it is that you're doing, you have the resume to back it up. You don't just have the word of mouth. You don't just have you know, the idea. You have the backing. You have it. You know what you're doing. You got it. You got it.